I'm Urza47, and this is episode number 45 of Urza Commands the XCOM project. Last episode, we successfully defended some port town in Egypt from an alien attack, and it proved a rather harrowing experience. We all nearly lost a few soldiers on that mission, but we didn't, and they're instead in sickbay. Let's take a look at the barracks. Currently, Lassange, Liladian, and Annette Durand are all undergoing psionic testing. Oakley and Asher are both in sickbay for 4 and 10 days respectively, due to injuries sustained on that last terror mission. So we're probably going to have to dip into someone like Decorin for sniping support on this next mission, if it happens within the next 4 days. And also, Chicken Sedan will get some action because Asher is out. And I want to continue to get Shampi some work as a psionic. And one of these days I want to get the heavy weapons researched. Current events: hyperwave communication in 3 days. That's also when the psionics testing is going to finish, and also when the satellite uplink is going to be completed. Thereafter, we'll have these 2 final satellites ready to go. And our first batch of firestorms will be ready in 9 days. And we've completed the hyperwave communication research project. So this will enable us to build the hyperwave relay. So I guess we'll be building that with those spaces we just excavated. Goose armor seems pretty cool. But right now I think what we need is the heavy plasma. Alright, we have our power generator. I'd like to put a laboratory there. Possibly, maybe. Actually, no. We'll build it over here, yeah. And we don't have $175 to build the hyperwave relay. Unfortunate. Well, I need that, so let's get to the gray market and figure out where we can... We don't need this many secondary commander corpses. We're going to need $120 in stuff. So let's see if we can... There we go. Just by selling some extra corpses, we can get the $175 that we need to begin the hyperwave relay. And the satellite uplink will be done in a short period of time. $125 is what we need to build a laboratory. And back to the gray market. I don't need that much stuff. And I can part with a power source. And this will give me the money that I need to build a laboratory. Because I want to get some high-grade research done. Alright, let's see the latest results from the psionics labs. Well, unsurprisingly, Annette Durand is gifted, but Pete Sellers and Lassange are not. So who's next into the testing bay? Sure, let's send all of our new... Oh, whoops, no, don't, yeah. Clockworked and Miraria in the psionics lab. So this means we have available for action Assange, who was tested negative, but was tested, so there's that. And I don't have enough meld to do any meld upgrade, any Mac upgrades. I need 100 to do that.
Satellite uplink complete.
Very good. We'll need that to launch these satellites. Argentina wants some flashbang grenades. Okay, let's see. What are the requirements in order to buy those? 19 bucks. Oh, I need 4 more bucks. Okay. Here, have a sectoid commander corpse. This actually seems kind of useful. I think I'd like to buy a 5th one for my own use and give it to someone, because it seems like the kind of item that, you know, might be useful in a jam. Just, you know, flashbang the aliens, make it more difficult for them to shoot stuff. So let's complete this flashbang request for our 190 bucks, and then we'll go manufacture our own flashbang. Flashbang, there we go. Nothing else here I feel particularly need to get. The Mimic Beacon could be useful, possibly, maybe. But that just all seems so esoteric and situational in its usage. I think I'd rather just have a regular grenade in these cases.
Our satellite is prepped and standing by for launch. We are ready to deploy it on your orders.
And Oakley is back out of sickbay. Good to hear. So let's go ahead and launch these last 2 satellites.
Satellite launched. Satellite launched.
So now we have complete global coverage for satellites, except for those handful of countries, Russia, France, India, that have abandoned me, and so they get diddly squat, because they're not giving me any money. And we finished research on the heavy plasma. And we can also manufacture particle cannons, which I suspect is the kind of fancy heavy weapon for the mechs. The constraints that ordinary soldiers face are reduced when considering our mech troopers, for whom we can manufacture a full-sized particle beam weapon. That sounds excellent. Let's get the alloy cannon going. Something fun and new for Tommy Danger and others. Alright, what's the bill gonna be in order to build some of these fancy... Oh, $261. Oh, that's a lot of money. $301, that's even more money. Okay, yeah. We need to scrounge together another $100 out of the morgue. There we go. Okay, let's buy one of these fancy particle cannons. Yeah, it's always nice to research all these fancy weapons. It's another matter entirely to actually build them.
Contact detected.
Unfortunately, the only Raven we have in the area does not have a plasma cannon, it only has a Phoenix cannon. Due to budget cuts, we had to not give every ship a plasma cannon. But it's just a small scout, so we should be able to handle it nonetheless.
We have eyes on the bandit.
Closing on target.
Okay, that was a very successful interception mission. Thank you very much. Nicely done. Let's send a Sky Ranger over to pick over the crash site. Alright, first off, Chicken Sedan. You're going to get the fancy new Mech 3.
The electric pulse module allows the mech trooper to disable nearby robotic enemies and electrocute organic ones.
Very nice. And you can sub that out for this particle cannon, which does 9 to 11 base damage, 15 to 17 critical damage. That is very, very large and dangerous. Okay, I would not want to be on the business end of that thing. There we go. Have you in the proper color. Oakley and Sycophus are on the mission. Let's actually sub out this gas grenade for a flashbang. And we don't have particle cannons yet, so Tommy Danger is going to have to sit pretty with what he has now. Otherwise, I think I like this squad. Let's go.
We have visual on the mission site. Setting down. Come in, HQ. Big Sky has reached the outer marker. Approaching the crash site now. Strike team is awaiting your orders.
Affirmative, Big Sky. Strike 1 is free to engage hostile targets at the crash site.
So the aliens have crashed somewhere on this Chinese farm, and we're going to track them down, kill them, and take their stuff. So let's start by
Headed there now.
moving Chicken Sedan, our paladin mech, over by these hay bales. And we'll have Sean P sneak over here by the window. So this is interesting. This is the first farm mission I've seen in the new XCOM, whereas in the classic XCOM, farm missions are pretty common. Okay, I guess we'll just have Tommy Danger move over here. And we'll put Sycophus over here. And Oakley over here by this hay bale.
Moving out.
And Zilch just runs up with everyone else.
Explorando. Eyes peeled, Commander.
Hier auf Feldposten.
Буду настороже.
So I heard some loud thudding of aliens. That doesn't bode very well.
Affirmative,
Let's
Commander.
have Chicken Sedan reconnoiter the area. A whole lot of trucks, tractors, and farming equipment, but no aliens. probably over there somewhere.
Heading out.
We'll have Zilch continue on the ground level. And we'll position Sigafus on the roof. Likewise, we'll put... not Tommy Danger. Likewise, we'll put Oakley on the roof with him.
Roger, Dodger.
Oakley doesn't even need ladders. She's just so badass.
Pinch on down.
And we'll have Champi join the forward squad at a quick tempo. And so will Tommy Danger. So we're going to have these 4 people sort of move around this side of the building over to here. And next turn we'll have our snipers move up all the way onto the roof of the farm to provide some fire support.
Roger.
There's no cover on the roof, but it's far enough away range-wise that I'm not particularly worried about that.
I'm on my way.
No alien unit I'm aware of has squad sight. So, I think we found the UFO. Yeah, so since no alien has squad sight, I'm not
Ubicación confirmada.
bothered about putting snipers out of cover, provided that they are far enough away that they're not going to get shot. So we'll put Sigafus all the way here on the corner of the roof. And likewise, we'll put
Heading there
Oakley on
now.
the opposite corner of the roof. Oh, why does she have a regular sniper rifle and not a... Oh gosh, I just did not give her any fancy equipment, did I? Oh dear. Okay, well, we guess we won't be using any fancy sniping instant death from her. That's okay. I have lots of other people here who can pick up the slack. And Champi, you can just run up by that tractor trailer.
Eyes peeled, Commander.
Yeah, because Oakley just came out of sick bay, so she didn't have the right equipment, and I failed to notice. Actually, there's a meld canister over there. I can put her on meld detail. But not right now.
Commander.
Actually, the plasma pistol might be a better bet than the sniper rifle. Yeah, the aliens are in the UFO. I don't think it takes a genius to figure that one out.
Heading
Okay,
out.
let's send in Chicken Sedan.
Enemy target in range.
And there's 2 sectoid commanders within. Alright, first and foremost, Sigafus. Can you see one of them? You certainly can. Alright, go ahead and take him out. Professionally done.
Estoy en marcha. Objeto alienígena visible.
Okay, so there's the 2 meld locations.
Hauling ass.
We'll have Oakley dash over to the first one over here.
That's what we're looking for.
And next turn we'll be able to reclaim it. We've already made contact, so we're not going to try to do anything funny. Science Inspiration has a pretty limited radius. I'd like to try to get him near Tommy Danger so that he can like do some funny business here. But I'm not sure I need to use any funny psionic business. So I'll have Zilch move up and Overwatch all around. So if this happens, we can do some shooting back at them. Alright, Zilch hits, but for non-lethal damage. Oh, gosh. Okay, so they mind-controlled Zilch. Which is not good at all, to say the least. Yeah, apparently you can't mind control something that's already mind controlling a target, which is kind of funny. We can Psi Panic, or we can Mind Fray, and neither of those are likely to be successful. No, the best thing to do here, I think, is to simply shoot the alien. And Tommy Danger, you, my friend, are an expert at that. Oh, you missed! But I did expose him with that shot. So we're going to have Champi move over to a firing position. And hopefully he can take him out. Earn some experience for that. Oh, not quite. Not quite enough damage. Well, actually, hold on a second. Hold the phone. Tommy Danger here has a... Oh, you're too far away. Okay, that's unfortunate. Alright, well, I'll have to try to think about my stunning more ahead of time. We'll just have Sigafu zap it with a laser pistol. While Tommy Danger ducks behind cover. And Oakley collects this meld.
Moving out.
The other meld is over there, but I don't want to dash over there with her. That seems unwise.
On the move.
And we'll have Chicken Sedan move laterally over here. There might be more aliens on the other side of the craft, and I don't want to trigger their attention while my squad is mostly unready.
Moving to Overwatch.
Affirmative. Covering now.
Uh-oh. There's aliens over from that way. Sounds like mutons. But whatever it is, I'm going to ignore it for now and go after this meld canister. I'll have Tommy Danger dash up behind this tractor trailer. And Oakley can go on Overwatch with her plain Jane sniper rifle.
Moving out.
Yeah, with aliens coming from this direction, I want to make sure I have people on Overwatch to defend against a possible attack. And we'll have Sigafus over here on Overwatch as well.
Overwatch. Roger.
I don't think we're alone out here.
No, neither do I. Oh, that Sectopod made a huge mistake. Walked into an area guarded by Sigafus. And he's going to get a double Overwatch shot.
Больше не дернется. Бей, козлов!
Oh, and mutons. More reaction fire, but that one's a miss.
Zielvorrichtung.
Okay, this situation is not that good. Especially because Sigafuz is vulnerable here. These two aliens can see him, and they're probably going to shoot him. So we're going to wait on his turn. Yeah, that meld is there. But we'll have first Oakley dash over so she can collect it on her next turn. Alright, no aliens over there. So we need to get our mech into a better position to deal with the new threat.
Okay.
This is probably too far for a grenade, but we will try nonetheless. Oh, it's not quite too far. Yeah, use a grenade. And that'll cause the Berserker to run in his direction, which will make him easy pickings. And that tractor trailer is on fire. I will make a very a very firm note of that, so I don't... I very almost said, "Oh, let's put Tommy Danger over here so we can do something funny." No! No, do not do that. No. Bad, Alex. We're not going to run people next to burning vehicles anymore. That is a no. So what are we going to do instead, you might wonder? Well, I don't know. I don't think we can mind Frey. Oh, we can. That's not a, Can we mind control that? Holy shit, we can mind control the Sectopod? Or the, not the Sectopod, the, Nectoid. Sure, let's do that. Alright, that's an excellent idea. And we'll have Sean P. shoot at this. And Zilch will finish it off. Hopefully he can also finish off this other alien here. And this leaves Sigafuz with but one alien to take out. Not quite lethal damage, though. Fortunately, you get another shot. Okay, so what we have right now is a mind-controlled mechtoid. Before we get into that, we need to have Oakley collect this meld.
Got the goods. Headed there now.
So the question now is, how do we disengage this whole mind control thing? Well, I guess let's have the mechtoid dash over here into my kill zone.
Marchando.
Yeah, he has too many hit points for me to kill it just with area effect things. As great as this vantage point is in terms of shooting, I really want to put Sigafu's somewhere not quite as wide open, because he's liable to get shot if he remains in that position. So actually, we'll have him fly up into the air and move all the way over to here. Yeah, this is... As cool as mind control is, it puts you sort of in this awkward position, because technically I can't shoot this guy because it's an ally.
Headed there now.
I wonder what happens if I try collateral damaging it.
There won't be anything left.
Okay. Alright, so I guess my play here is to just...
Heading out.
have all sorts of units around it.
Overwatch.
All of which on Overwatch, except for you. You don't go on Overwatch.
I'm Overwatch.
En guardia, por supuesto, Sir. Ich hab alles im Blick.
Ясно. Буду начеку.
Sure, even you. I don't know if that'll mean anything.
Got it covered.
Why aren't all my units returning fire on Overwatch? Oh, because he's not moving. Oh, yeah, that's... Okay, well, that was a hit I didn't have to take.
All mission objectives
whatever.
completed.
I just have to be more careful with mind controlling things. Because you sort of get put in this awkward position. You can't shoot it. They're going to time out. But maybe the best bet is to just have them move far, far away. Because otherwise they're going to get to shoot before you can do anything. But I was able to get out of it only because I had guys with Overwatch shots that trigger on fire on enemy
Everything by
attacks
the
and not
numbers,
just movement.
not a scratch on them. Hopefully every operation goes this well.
Yeah, I agree with you, Central. That little mishap at the end notwithstanding, everyone's alive and not in sick bay, so that's all thumbs up. We weren't able to capture a live alien, which is a little unfortunate, but nah. 2 damaged flight computers. Let's go ahead and sell that here right now before I forget about it. $40. Very good. Okay, well that'll do it for this episode of Urza Commands the XCOM Project. Join me next time when these satellites become operational and we put our brand new fancy firestorms into service. Maybe we'll shoot something down with them, maybe we won't. Hopefully we will, because later in the... well, actually, next month is when the hyperwave relay is going to be online. But definitely we'll need the firestorms for them, because we'll be... the whole air and space interception game becomes a lot more difficult once you have that. I think. I thought it would have become a whole lot more difficult a while ago, and it hasn't yet. Which is why I've sort of tried to get firestorms, because... better to have it and not need it than the other way around, because... if big alien ships you can't deal with show up, and they start doing bad things and you can't do anything about it, well... let's just say that's why India and France and Russia are no longer a part of this project. Anyway, see you next time. So long.